Today's toy spot, it's a bit of a big one today. We're looking at the new Bandai Thundercats toys. I'm going to have a look today and show you guys the Deluxe Sword of Omens. Let me take you back to when I was younger. I actually remember vividly going through the bay with my mum at the time. Well, she is still my mother, but at the time that we went through it, I remember seeing the original Sword of Omens. It was just cheap plastic. It lit up where the eye of Thundera is. It lit up, but that's about all it did. I always wanted one. I never got one. But now that the new Thundercats series is out, and they've released a Thundercats Sword of Omens, this guy jumped on it. If there was a train moving by, this guy jumped on that train and was on his way to Thundercats County, where the population was many. Because there are many fans of Thundercats, and I think I can agree with many other Thundercats fans who have said that the new Thundercats cartoon is awesome. I enjoy it. I love watching it. Can't wait. I've picked up most of the Thundercats toys. I will be going through and reviewing them for you guys. But I definitely had to get my hands on the Sword of Omens. It's extremely large, so much so, I can't get it all in camera here. It's ages 4 and up, so this guy is in luck. On the front we've got the new Lino. And I like him. I like Lino quite a bit. The sword, as you can see there, extendable blade. That's good because it is an awfully small sword, as you guys can see. It has a trimmy, but luckily enough, the remove pull tab is still there. So hopefully batteries still work. The Deluxe Sword of Omens, lights and sounds, requires 3 LR44 batteries, but batteries are included. There's nothing worse, my friends, than getting a toy that requires batteries, especially at Christmas time. I've been there. You get it at Christmas time, you open it up, oh, I got it! And then you realize, no, there's no batteries. Mom and Pa forgot to buy batteries because they thought batteries were included. This time, no disappointments. Christmas will come and go, no sad faces. You can go to http://gettag.mobi. You can download a snap tag, which would be this right here. Warning, choking hazard, small parts not intended for children under 3 years of age. Small parts. If you are a child and you can put this entire Sword of Omens into your mouth, I think perhaps you should join this circus as Alligator Boy or Duck Boy, because they could just and swallow it's gone. Sword of Omens. My Sword of Omens! Duck Boy apparently swallowed it. On the back, we've got this very serious child. Look how serious this child is. This child is not messing around. It says, wield the power of the mystic Sword of Omens to become Lino, Lord of the Thundercats. Push to extend blade. Push for sight beyond sight. And finally, push for sounds. And you can see the eye lighting up with the Thundercats symbol. Thundercats are loose. Other things that you can receive, other things that you can buy is a standard Sword of Omens, the smaller version, which I passed on. I really didn't want these smaller. Forget that crap. I want the large Sword of Omens. If I'm going to hold off my fortress from would-be attackers, I want the larger Sword of Omens. There also was a claw shield, but very, very important to read here, each sold separately. Other things that you can get from the new Thundercats line is we've got the 4-inch basic line of figures. Also, I have picked up, I will be reviewing those. Thundercats across the board, my friends. Thundercats are loose. Courtesy of the review spot. Well, I can't wait any longer I mean, it's really already out of package, but I'm going to get it fully out of package. I'm going to play around with it, and I'm going to come right back and I'll show you guys the Deluxe Sword of Omens. I can't wait. I hope you can't wait. Come right back, guys. Come right back. And behold in my hand the Sword of Omens out of package. There's really not a lot to be said for it so far, but let me tell you, my friends, it gets a lot cooler than that. This sword is sexy, and I'm going to hopefully proceed in the next several minutes to show you how sexy the sword is. Down below is the battery compartment. Take yourself a Phillips screwdriver, and inside are those batteries if you need to change out your LR44 batteries. On the very bottom here, you have an on and off switch. I've taken the liberty of already setting it to on. Figured there was no way if I wanted to eat up more time in this review by having to turn it off, then back on. I just have it left on. On the one side, you can see the Eye of Thundera, which you can't help but now notice that it kind of also bears a resemblance to the eye in Lord of the Rings. Coincidence? Who really knows? On the other side, you've got the Thundercats logo. I've always loved the Thundercats logo. A little known fact, or a fact that you probably did not know, is when I was younger, I considered getting a Thundercats tattoo. Now, I was in junior high, a bit nerdy, yes, I know. Luckily, this guy didn't get a tattoo, certainly not of Thundercats. But I still love the logo. I love the Thundercats logo. It looks like it's been slightly changed versus the original Thundercats logo, because I thought there was a little more of a predominant nose. It seems a little more stylized, but you've still got the essence of Thundercats right there. But really, who cares? Who cares? Let's see the goods, as it were. There are several functions and light up features, both operated by your two buttons. You have a button right there, right underneath the eye. You've also got a little button on the handle of the sword. We'll operate first this button, so I'll show you guys that first. When you press it, the sides of the blade will extend out. You'll also get your first bit of sound. Watch. Like that.
Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight.
And you guys probably can't see that, but that eye also lights up. Unfortunately, it only lights up on the one side, the side that has the Thundercats logo. It does not light up on the side with the actual Eye of Thundera, or the sight beyond sight. So even though it does make the sound, unfortunately that one side does not light up, which a bit disappointing, but I still appreciate the fact that the one side does still light up. Now, as you also heard, it has a slash noise as well, which also will play into this lever here as well. You press this lever right here, it will make a similar yet a little more satisfying of a slash noise. It also makes the, as you can see, it makes the, I guess, the energy zap from the sword sound, and it also makes the slashing sound as well. If you hold it, you hold this button and let it go, you get the Thundercats ho. If you hold it though, apparently Lionel has forgotten what he's going to say. It's only letting go that lever that he says the rest of the sound. Now the blade itself is relatively short. On the end though, the blade does also extend. To extend it, it actually is locked as it is now, but if you hold this button again, you can either pull it, or if you really want to be cool, like this guy, what you can also do is hold the button. Now I can't do it probably on camera, but you can hold the sword and swing it. And if you get a good enough swing, the blade will fully swing and extend out. Now fully extended, you've got yourself a considerably long sword. Considerably long sword, I would say. And I'm not really good with measurements, but I'd say it's probably about 20 inches or so. I'm sure it says somewhere on the package. Let's have a look. I'm gonna see if I can find the, hold on a second. I'm gonna check my instructions here. It doesn't really say. Bit of a disappointment. Oh well. Still, it is a very cool sword. Very glad I picked it up. Again, there is a basic Sword of Omens, there is also the Deluxe, but this to me is the way you want to go. And when you're done, you can push the blade back in, take these sides, fold them in, and then push them back into the actual sword. You've got yourself the compact Sword of Omens. So there you go, guys. Today's toy spot. I was showing you the new Sword of Omens Deluxe Sword. Love it. I don't normally, you know what, I'm going to give this a rating. If I give this Sword of Omens a rating, the only thing I would probably do is make the sword a little bit longer, but I would probably give this sword a good 7.5. Fun to play with. I might play with it a little bit later. But today's toy spot, we were having a look at the new Thundercats series Deluxe Sword of Omens. I thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more Thundercats toy reviews, and I'll see you guys next time.